Throw Gang, we are joined by the Cock Sock Sultan, Lauren Schlossman, and myself, the A6 Admiral, James Harris. A little audible there.
I was going to say, I like how you ask if I have any suggestions of what I'd like to be called, and then I throw something out, and then it just becomes a completely different thing.
Yeah, I've been listening to some Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Why? Against your will?
No, because it was
Were you kidnapped?
trying to find an intro song for tomorrow's guest.
Oh.
Yeah, but I got one. I got a better one.
Sick.
It's Creed.
Oh, I saw that. You like the Peppers?
I will listen to Under the Bridge, and that's about it.
Okay.
And love Roller Coaster, the Ohio Players cover.
You don't want to just listen to the OG, though?
What do you mean?
The Ohio Players,
That's
their
true. And
version.
I like John
Frusciante.
It's fucking weird, heroin ass, like on his experimental shit.
Low-key
It's a
swag,
vibe.
low-key
It's a vibe.
swag icon. I feel like
Yeah?
people don't talk about him. He had great style.
Oh, we got plenty of swag icons in this
yeah,
episode
baby.
of the only podcast that matters. Welcome to the weekly Running the Boys, with today's full episode only available on patreon.com/throwingfits. We're heading to Purge Day. Before we get into the rager of the century, TF Couples Therapy.
A
and the
classic.
most stylish people.
A classic theme of this show.
Every episode is just Throwing Fits Couples
yes,
Therapy.
but it feels also like every couple of months we just need to do one.
I
Which is productive and healthy. I'm rewatching Sopranos. Therapy. It's funny because we shit on therapy
last week. Yeah.
Was it last week?
Probably.
But now after watching,
I think we're in a good place. I think we're just a little fucking shooketh seeing the Bodega Boys go down in flames.
and Cumtown,
But that was like a professional.
sure. But
Right?
but all things come in threes, right? I guess you could count Call Her Daddy as part of this kind of like big pods breaking
Sure.
up. Anyway, TF is here to stay until we're not.
Yeah. Also, well, we're not talented to do anything else. Not talented enough to do anything
That's
else.
so true.
We're also going to talk the most stylish people in the world. Let's get into a fit check.
Well, how was the beach?
Beach was great.
How are your parents doing?
Parents are great.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Did they understand the Porter Project, and what did they have to say about it?
So when I
think
sent
of the time,
okay,
think of the times.
Well, when I sent the New York Times article, I got like a heart, like on the family group text. I got like a like.
From who?
I think my dad. And then like 2 days later, my mom was like, "Congrats, James." But
2 days later?
yeah, but what I did, she's not really on her phone. But what I didn't know is that they'd sent it out to like all their friends and family, and like
Right.
other family members and other like family friends reached out and they're like, "Yo, your dad sent this. Yo, your mom sent this. Congrats."
Yeah.
Da da da. They didn't know it was in print.
Oh, so they missed it. They didn't get a copy.
They only get the weekend.
I have
times.
extras if you want them.
Sure, I would love one.
Jenna bought a bunch.
Yeah, I would love fucking page D3.
And I
of
was
the
like, Jenna, why are
Daily
you
New York
buying all
Times.
these copies of James's profile? This is weird.
They also thought it was weird that he didn't get quoted.
Respect.
And
The whole world did.
yeah, and I think in terms of the Mr. Porter project, they thought it was hilarious that, well, should we just quickly retell why our merch maybe isn't live yet, maybe is, I don't know.
I hope it. I fucking really hope it is.
An instrumental
They
player,
said maybe end of the week.
an instrumental player, yeah, they said end of the week. An instrumental player in the whole fucking line of production, supply chain, whatever, got hacked and wired all the money that was earmarked to make the merch to a scammer in Texas, in Houston.
The chain.
Shout out fucking H
Dallas. It was
No, it's
Dallas.
Houston, it was
oh, it's
Houston.
Houston. The chain. Listen, the supply chain was broken.
Yeah.
Right in the middle.
It's Joe Biden's fault. And the supply chain got fucked in the ass
Yeah.
by a scammer.
The
By
supply chain got monkeypox.
yeah, by Slim Thug. And yeah, that's why the merch isn't live yet. But maybe it is. I don't know.
Yeah, I really hope it is. We told the full story we covered with our homie and mentor Chris Corrado on this
Big
week's
bro.
ep. Big unk. Yeah, honestly, I mean, I hate to say the thing that we always say when things go wrong all the time. TF difference.
Yeah.
Only us would we get fucking hacked. No, and we didn't get hacked. Like, it's not our fault.
Yeah,
But, like,
because
it
I can
makes us look bad.
Because I can read a fucking email.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not trying to go to shirts.com.
Okay, so your parents. So what what is the hack? You told them about the hack and they were like surprised.
They were like, LOL. They're like, oh, that's okay. Like you'll do great.
Yeah. Did I mention on pod my mom's feedback about the New York Times?
She was just weirded out that you weren't quoted, right?
No, she wasn't weirded out. She goes, "This is nice, but it feels all about James." And I said, "That's because it is." Like I don't know what else to tell you.
Yeah.
But they got physical copies. They don't understand the Porter. I tried to like they're happy for us and they send their love, but it's like I don't think they understand. Like I don't think they know what a collaboration is in terms of our world.
Well, again, this project was so robust and ambitious and had so much breadth and depth and width that I don't think a lot of people understood what it was.
I like that. You should start doing that. just talking like Daffy Duck or Elmer Fudd.
Like a rich, like a, you know how someone's a fat billionaire went just how by they pronounce their B's?
No.
Boy, bring me my banker's notes.
So like a fat cat caricature baron type figure.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like is that
titan
how,
of industry?
Is that how? Yes. Is that how Elon Musk and Bill Gates talk?
Bring me my illegitimate children.
You should talk like that all the time. It's pretty good. And it gives you gravitas.
Yeah, no one understands the breadth of it. But we're gonna get into some juicy details of the Mr. Porter project. Just like close the fucking.
It's an exit interview.
Tie up the loose ends,
so to speak. Should we do a fit check first, or you want to do like is this housekeeping? What is?
Oh, let's do the fit check because the sale's live, right? Or the stuff already went live.
Yeah, and everyone's been honestly, a lot of shit is sold out. Obviously, there are some things that are trickling in, as we mentioned, the hack, some of these smaller brands,
Connor McKnight,
some of these smaller brands. There's production delays. I believe Tori had a fire in the studio.
Why is it that the two black designers that we collaborated with didn't get their shit, Mr. Porter? What's up with that? Nope, that's not true. Saeed Ferguson. He also went up live.
Also, who are you blaming necessarily? What stereotype is being employed here? British people being racist or black people?
No, bro, no. There's no. It's just systematic failure across the board when it comes to creative POCs.
Racism across the board.
That's what it is.
Which is to blame for all of the problems in this country.
Yes. Okay. Upstairs, I was wearing Asics, Gel 9, Nimbus 1130, USB-Cs. I can never get the code
I like
right.
how you're staring off in the distance, and I can see your brain. You're working to try to remember the name of the shoe.
It's like the
You're
gel.
buffering.
At first, I thought it was like the Gel Nimbus 9 because I wear a size 9, and that was just like the thing where it's like, oh, you wear Nimbus 10. But no, it's the Nimbus 9, 11:30 a.m. brunch till 2 p.m.
USB
adapter, lightning rods.
Yeah, they're sick.
Wearing those, thank you. Shout out Captain Colin, the fucking plug. Although
Captain, my captain.
I did buy those retail.
Sailing the 7 Seas Afloat team.
No socks because I just came right from the fucking beach, man. So I'm living that fucking island boy life.
Down by the beach, man. What do you like when you're like seeing your parents in Montauk? What do you guys do? You go out to dinner? Like
no, we cook at home. We don't really leave the crib. I mean,
are they there all summer?
Pretty much, yeah.
Sick.
Yeah,
that's
never
been, never got invited
to the crib. It's not like it's not a hostable crib. It's pretty small.
How many bedrooms? This is a little bit pocket watching. I don't know if you want to talk about this.
3 bedrooms. Me or my parents, me and my brother.
Oh, Ian was there.
He wasn't there. Well, he was there. Yeah, we overlapped one night. He just spent 3 weeks on the continent. No, she wasn't there. She's still on the continent. I don't know. Like we do it. Like we chill in the mornings. Like we'll do our own things during the day. My mom is an artist, so she's working on her art. My dad is just like fucking puttering around.
Does your mom have a studio in the crib?
Yeah. He's like puttering around the crib, like like reading and like calling people and whatever.
Dads do be on the phone though.
Yeah, and then I'll just like go and do. I mean, we had full fucking work days.
Yeah,
we're in
Did you you relax though? I'm assuming, right?
I'm always relaxed. We're in such high demand after the smash success of the Mr. Porter project, the Mr. Porter party, and my New York Times profile that like we're legitimately having to kind of like screen our appointments right now.
Yeah, I mean, we always screen. Our time is money. Like,
the brands are calling. The investors are calling.
Yeah.
The fucking big swinging dicks are coming. The money's calling.
This is going to sound, maybe it will sound naive.
And we're sending it to voicemail.
Maybe this will sound naive or maybe it'll sound entitled, whatever. You can kind of help me out with this one. All it takes for people to like just email you with ideas is like just having your name in the New York Times. Like that's really... Like the amount of just cold shit that
I've been getting a lot of emails. You've been getting none, right?
I was named. I wasn't quoted, but I was named. I picked my words very carefully. I'm just saying it is kind of like, and obviously it's an honor and a privilege to be in the paper of record, but like it's not that. That's how people just discover shit. Like literally just being, oh, it's in your Times, it's in the paper. Let's holler at these guys.
Well,
like people trying to give us money. I'm like, for what?
You know, and I also keep track of the people that aren't reaching out to us.
I mean, listen, you don't need to tell me, bro. I'm always paying attention.
I mean, that's okay. That real quick before we get into the fit check, that is kind of an issue that we've run into where it's like, hey, we have this great idea. People are like, wow, we love that idea. Who's on board? And you're like, this guy, and they're like, who's that? And then you have to be like, oh, look, here's like a New York Times profile,
sure.
on them. Or like, you look, they're fucking 100,000 followers on Instagram.
Yeah.
And if they're like, oh, why isn't this person attached? Like, call me back when they're attached. And it's like, but maybe they'll get attached when you co-sign the idea.
Chicken or an egg.
Moving forward,
type situation. I mean, I will say the IG2 has become like, that's almost at 100K. That's a powerhouse.
Yeah, shout
that's
out
now,
Robbie.
honestly, I feel like.
Shout out Robbie and shout out me.
Yeah, shout out fucking Robbie, and I guess shout out James, the leader of the show. The man.
No, because I'm making memes.
No, I know.
I'm not above it like you think you are.
First of all, I was being sincere when I said that. Did it come off sarcastically? I didn't mean for it. I didn't mean for it to. I'm just saying, this doesn't it really feel like now the show is bigger than me and you? And I'm not just saying that because I didn't get profiled.
No fucking shit, bro. Like our promo gets no love, but the memes get crazy love.
It's true. It's true. It's really just because people don't care about the actual product. They just want the jokes.
Yeah.
Fucking
the show
clowns over here.
The show wasn't profiled in the New York Times. I was.
Yeah. Anyway.
I was wearing no socks because again, Island Boy life.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently those guys are. Apparently they fuck each other.
I heard
those
that.
brothers. That's crazy.
That. I mean, do you believe that? Twins are weird. Remember the ATL twins? They would smash the same bitches.
Yeah.
But okay.
I sat behind them once at a fashion show.
The ATL twins.
It was them and Brooke Candy. And oh my God. And they were like handcuffed. Something was weird. They were handcuffs. I don't know if Brooke Candy, do you remember her?
Yeah.
Kind of like a gothy, like BDSM-y pop internet singer. I think the ATL twins might have been handcuffed to each one of her hands.
They shared women. That was the thing.
Yeah.
And they were public about that.
That's the thing, though, is like
twins are weird.
Remember the Coors Light commercials? They're like, and twins.
And twins, yeah.
Have you ever had a fantasy of fucking twins?
No.
Because that's incest.
Yeah, I mean, I would just feel
if they like did stuff with each other.
I mean, if I feel like, I mean, I know it happens, but like, yeah, fucking two, whether you're whatever your gender is or what your proclivities are.
These mental gymnastics to watch her.
Yeah, you're right. I'm doing my own USB lightning rod shit. No, I think that it's just weird whether or not it's the two dudes or two girls like that. Yeah, it's incestual. It's very gross.
Yeah, I saw some TikTok clip where some fucking podcaster to these like two I guess porn star twins are like, do you guys give head the same? And like, haha, maybe.
It's weird, Christ, bro. People will do anything for clout.
Yeah.
Shorts.
Yeah, shorts are 4S designs.
Yeah, I like those.
Shout out our guy.
Those are button or breakaway? Oh, they're buttons.
No, they're buttons.
Sick.
Vintage.
Oh, so you can like change the hem or like you can get extra flowy if you want. Those are
Vintage
cool.
Chanel buttons. Yeah, you can go all the way up.
Isn't this like part of a mat? Is there a set? Is it?
There's a cardigan for sure, but
it's like terry, right? Or like it's like sweat. Oh yeah, it's a heavy sweat material.
I wasn't. He gave me two pairs of shorts. One was a kind of like a sparkly. Kind of had like a Comme des Garçons sequined vibration.
I have the cardigan version of this.
Yeah. Really like that. And it has like 4S kind of like embossed into the weave.
Yeah, it's a motif.
These are... I wasn't really into these at first, but now I fucking love them. The only problem is that because of these like gaps between the buttons, sometimes I'll put like my phone here.
Trying to
just
find
fall
the
out the bottom.
Oh, damn, dude. Yeah, that's an occupational hazard for those for sure.
Shout out Angelo, though, the most interesting man in menswear, both in terms of personality and what he's doing with 4S.
Shout out fucking Angelo.
Sorry we couldn't chill tonight, Angelo. Yeah. I know you were trying to tie one on.
Nobody loves to send a picture of a cocktail and just be like, where are you at in this?
Yeah.
Can't blame him. Man after my own heart.
Not at Bemelman's. Mildred merch.
Yes, sir.
Delivered by your motherfucking boy, Larry over here.
Respect.
Rob, Paul, Eric, all the homies.
All were at the event.
All the ladies that love Dunette. Yeah, they're all at the event, just fucking being handsome as shit.
Yeah, they look great. They always do.
They always do.
Honestly, dude, imagine being an ugly barber. That's tough.
Imagine being a bald barber. No one's gonna trust you.
Yeah, that's a good point, man.
It's like being a skinny chef.
Yeah, that's true. Damn. All right, well, shout out them. They don't have that problem, those guys.
No.
So, they've got great hair, and they're all very handsome.
Yeah. TF merch hat produced by our boy Grant at Town Dust.
Out when you hear this, but you know,
I do fucking love this hat. I'm not just I can't chill it because it's not live yet.
No, that's how you know it's real.
I do like this is my go-to, and I'm even now. I'm not precious with my clothes. As you know this, like I sweat through all my shit. When I'm like I was wearing this on an extra sweaty day last weekend, and I was like taking it off when I was like extra sweaty so that I wouldn't get the fucking salt lick through here because these are like once there's only 50 of them in the world. Once they're gone, they're gone.
We agreed to both wear them to the event on pod, and I didn't because earlier in that day, right? It was that earlier that day we did the pod with Corrado, and I wore it because I love it, and it just was getting sweaty and nasty, and it had to go on ice for the night.
Damn.
Especially knowing how fucking sweaty I was gonna get, knowing I was on wristband duty at this fucking party.
That's your own.
No, I love it.
You made that bed. You laying it,
and it was so comfortable. I need to stay busy, bro. I've told you, I need to be.
You're like a shark.
Yeah, that is part of that, and at a certain point, and I will say, not to be a dickhead, but it's always a great out of any conversation. And not that I don't enjoy the schmoozing that like comes with the fucking job description, but like it's nice to be like, and it was great to meet you. Be gracious. I gotta go run an errand, grab some wristbands, and figure out the next move.
Gotta come up with a new out, my brother, because I don't know when our next event's gonna be. Well, actually, I do know when it's gonna be.
I mean, okay, it's not always wristbands. I'm just saying if there's something to do as the host, I'm never mad at that. I like that. I did in college. It's like part of my personality.
Okay, I guess we're going to talk about the party and give a little recap. But okay, I'm going to say the story for that. Okay. Just finish. Oh, and Hanes boxers, New York adorned earring. I went to a fucking earring shop and I was like, "Yo, what's up?" He keeps getting infected, and they're like, "That's fine. That's your body healing. Don't do anything.
Still,
just let it heal."
It's your body rejecting the swag.
No, because they're like, when it got fucked up in Italy.
Yeah.
They're like, that's trauma. That's another like 6 months to add on to the healing process. I'm like,
6 months.
Damn it.
So what are you gonna replace it, or what's the plan?
No, just got to keep it going.
So you went to just get a consultation medically?
I went shopping. I was like, maybe I'll get it replaced with some other shit, and like it's right here. I'm passing by it, and then I was like, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
And she like put on gloves and took a look. She's like, it's good. It's clean piercing, good hardware. It's just your body healing, man.
I'm at the point now where I've totally forgotten that I have it because it's been so long. It's just like, and whatever. It's just a part of me at this point. But like, I was at dinner with some people that hadn't seen me in a while, and I was getting clowned all over again because like, people forget, I guess, and I don't even think about it.
They never forget.
Yeah. Anyway.
All right, Lawrence. And I'm drinking water.
That's fine. You're not the first person to call me that in my life. I wore Sambas to the crib. I'm wearing my new.
This guy's a gangster. His real name's Lawrence.
I'm wearing my new favorite socks. I don't know about you, like these, and the brand is called Shiro on Instagram. It's
the Japanese
Shiro.elements. Well, they're made in Italy. I think it's like a little bit of I guess that's more of a West meets West. No, West meets East, East meets West. Where are we at on the map there? I don't know if the guy didn't give me his name, but he seems like a nice guy. He gave me some free socks. They're expensive. It's like $20 a pair.
That's not crazy.
They're fucking fire. I don't know if you have like a favorite sock brand, but these are now Shiro.elements on Instagram. They do a cream and they do a white. Simple.
I've been on the sock search for a minute now because like I don't like to wear high socks like what you're doing with the Shiros.
Right,
Why don't you show the dogs to the camera right now? That's what you pay $10 for, folks. I want like them like right here, like just above the ankle.
I don't know if they do. What is that? I
don't know what that is. If it's like quarter length or like crew length or what, I don't fucking know. But I can't find it. I only have a few from Anonymousism.
Oh, great
brand. But they no longer do that length anymore. I can't find it.
Really?
Yeah. And I have a bunch
no
like
one else wears ankle socks.
I have a bunch of like, they're not ankle socks because they come up above the. They're not like when people say ankle sock, it's like the no shows, right?
No, those are no shows.
There's no shows, and then there are ones that come up just below the ankle that kind of like curve like this, which like peek out, and I wear those, and I think they're the right length. But then when I see them in like fit pics, like with Corrado, I'm like, I look like a fucking pedophile. But then when I wear the high ones,
I thought you were trying to look like a pedophile.
Scandinavian pedophile.
Oh, thank you.
When I wear the high ones, I look like a fucking schoolboy, or feel like I look like a schoolboy.
I think it's all in your head. I mean,
it's all in my head.
Unless you're looking at me and everybody else who wears socks like crew socks, and you're like, they look like schoolboys.
A lot of pedophilia are going on in my head right now. But that's
you're thinking about schoolboys and pedophiles, like,
yeah,
dude.
It's crazy up there.
Bro, you've been hanging out the ATL twins, bro.
Yeah, this fucking TF hat's a little too tight.
Yeah. Anyway, my mouth.
Still in the search for the perfect length. If anybody's recommendations, please let me know. Drop your favorite sock brands in the comments right now.
Anonymousism. Now we got Shiro.
Yo, IG on the socks.
Uniqlo, great socks. I like ALD socks a lot too.
Muji socks are the ones where I feel like a little fucking.
Sure.
I feel like a little schoolboy.
Oh,
because they're like the white ones at least.
The white ones, yeah. I mean,
I
always prefer white socks. But anyway, check out fucking Shiro.elements on Instagram. That's a free fucking plug. These are just great socks.
Well, it's not free. You got them for free.
It's a free plug,
right?
For them,
via the flow.
The audience is gonna have to pay, but yeah,
this is why you flow us, folks. Also, shout. I had to pay. We're not going to name names.
Okay.
I had to pay $100 to release a DHL package from Customs. Yeah. I mean, I eventually, thank you. I reimbursed myself from TF, which I wasn't going to do.
No, and I was like, why? And I respect like wanting to maybe have a conversation about it, but like, yo, that's for us. It was for both of us, so it counts, right? That's the point of having corporate cards.
It was a mystery package.
Wait, you don't want to say what they are because do we need? Because it's worth it. Because we each basically are paying. The TF is paying $50 a piece for us to get really expensive shoes.
Yes, Paraboot X Hip Store.
They're fire.
Also, New Balance X Hip. Also, Beams Plus X Hip. But the standout items are the Paraboots.
Yeah,
those are the ones on the IG story.
Shout out our fucking blokes over there in Jolly
Shout out
Old.
Oli Man.
Yeah. We appreciate you guys as always. Yeah, those are. I don't know if they're out or what the deal is, but they're fucking sick. It's what is it? Black pony hair and suede, or
it's like a pebble leather, and then like a suede heel, and then a pony hair kind of like toe box vamp. Yeah.
Fire.
Yes.
I'm also wearing
and it fits like butter.
Stofa shorts.
Yo, it's so hot. Larry's wearing shorts.
Yeah,
it's only 105. You're not wearing fucking raw denim. You're fucking Bottega
raw.
Your Bottega Veneta fucking carpenter jeans.
Yeah, those
on your Jesus shit.
those did not get as much wear as I thought they would. I think I'm gonna wear them again, but I need to get them hemmed. I think they're just. It's a situation. I don't do cuffs anymore, and those I need to just get them hemmed. But anyway, was that from an outlet? It was a deal. Whatever. Maybe they'll come back. Anyway, Stofa shorts, Gitman vintage, broadcloth button down. I'm wearing a white rodeo hat, rollie on the wrist, wedding ring on the fingy.
Yo, those white shirts sold out.
Woo! Yo, the colorways
except for
sick.
the denim. Except for the denim's dropping soon. That might be that and the cobalt blue. I think are the standouts of the white program that we did.
Yeah, I don't know, man. The red and the purple are really fucking sexy, dude. Those are gonna look fucking
rusty red
good over a beater for all my fucking cocaine cowboys out there. All right,
pleaser.
And then fucking. Oh, I'm wearing Hill City RIP boxer briefs.
Damn, big rip. Okay, drinking water.
Yes.
All right, real quick. Just to clear up any confusion, because there's been such insatiable appetite, which we fucking love to see.
Yeah.
Around the merch that is exclusively dropping on Mr. Porter. Yo, it's kind of crazy that Throwing Fits is a designer on Mr. Porter.
I mean, just fucking that pays the cost to be the boss.
I looked up what brands were between.
What do you mean?
Like, you know how they list out like all like 700 brands?
Oh, like if you go to the T's, it's gonna be like Tom Ford or Throwing Fits, Tom Ford.
Do you think we're next to Tom Ford?
I mean, I don't know how many I'm trying to think. Todd's is probably on there.
Trickers, we got fucking Timex, we got.
You're going in the wrong direction.
I know, but I just want to give you some Tom Dixon. We got some Tekla. I like Tekla bedding. We are between Thorson and Thunder's Love. Thunder's Love is actually a good stock company.
Oh, and right under Tom Brown as well. And the THs, nice, dude. Yeah, I mean,
all right.
What
just
can we say?
Though, the merch is coming. If it's not live by the time you hear this, because we were told end of this week, it is not sold out. It is coming soon. We were hacked. Merch coming soon.
And also, to be clear, there's a lot of merch items that the sampling was also delayed, so there's not even pictures. So, for example, there are 3 colorways of leopard shorts. There are solid colors of shorts as well.
3, I think.
Right, and then
hats. 3 hats.
And we have the Town Dust Glitch joint, which I know is on the site. Everyone is waiting with bated breath for that to drop. There are other hats as well that I believe have the full metal logo.
Yeah, there's also Torvan
which
Thompson.
are also on. You've been saying Ping. It's Pong.
Pong. Sorry, I'm racist.
But honestly, the best blanks in the world.
Did you call me a Pong? That was actually a slur in the '60s for Japanese people, calling them Pong.
I thought it was Pog.
What does that stand for?
Fat ass white girl, dude. What do you mean? What does it stand for?
Yeah, no, I thought it meant like Pogs, like the Slammers and shit.
Wait, really? That was for what? Just any Asian person or?
Well, Japanese butlers in the '60s were very fashionable.
Really?
Yeah. Very chic accessory to have in the home.
Okay. Japanese butler?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of any like movie or anything that would be time appropriate where there's
well,
a Japanese
because you don't
butler.
actually watch 1960s movies. You only
or movies. I'm just saying I've never like. There's not a fucking Kato, Japanese butler.
Sure.
Green Hornet for anyone not familiar.
Torvan Thompson, 5 colorways dropping soon.
Oh yeah.
Connor McKnight, 2 tiled knit rugbies.
Those are crazy delayed though. I mean, at that point, we'll promote them when they're out, but that's going to be.
I know.
That's the one that's gone for now.
I included that in my Esquire's like favorite picks or whatever, best picks, and I guess they had to cut it because it wasn't live. Same with the Torvan Thompson trowel.
I think even the sampling, the color hadn't been nailed yet, so I just think there's with those and shout out Connor. That's like the ultimate like one man band.
Well, the yarn, the yarn had to be custom dyed, and so they had to do it in a batch because he works on such small minimums. He's not a huge brand. That was one reason why we never saw we saw mock-ups and CADs and like pics from the factory, but we never got to touch it in hand. But yeah, like the timing got all messed up because of like factory COVID issues.
There's also Connor McKnight like cropped reversible puffer that we worked on him with. And I saw a picture of it in the write-up Kaiza did. Shout out our homie Kaiza for the talks. And I had never even seen a professional Porter product image of it, the orange side. And I don't even know where he got that, but that's not on the site either. So I don't know what the deal is.
Well, we saw it at the photo shoot.
No, dude, that was not the right. It was not.
Really?
It was reversible. Okay. It was black on both sides. One with the netting, which people will get when this thing drops. But that was. So I don't even know where that picture is from.
And then the
But anyway.
white denim shirt with the embroidered yoke and the MF motherfucking pen, a big Swedish blade fucking Mac down to the ankles.
Oh,
almost
the
a
denim
duster.
shirt is photographed but not live.
Yes.
Okay.
And they chose to use a model with dreads so that the dreads cover the embroidered yoke. But hey, that's an artistic choice that,
Damn, dude, you were holding that grievance in. I can see.
they're allowed to make that artistic choice. All right?
It is a sick embroidery. I love that piece.
Yes, sir.
And I'm happy that we ultimately went with the raw, because there was a wash sample, but I like that I don't know. I have too many washed anyway.
Yeah, it's going to match your Bottega jeans.
Yeah, honestly, dude.
What were you most surprised it sold out? Because shit flew, bro.
Oh, from a
Mitch Porter was like kind of surprised. Reportedly, they're very surprised at like how
very happy,
quick,
very pleased,
very happy, and very surprised at how quickly everything fucking
with
flew
the
off the
quickness.
shelves.
I guess honestly, and the cord put me onto this because just day one, with maybe the first thing that sold out was that the cashmere knit kind of polo cardigan from Stofa. It's $900.
Oh, the one I wore in the lookbook. Yeah.
And the one I wore in the New York. Oh, by the way, we never got the extra Times picks. We should follow.
Oh
up with
shit!
Isaac.
Let me hit up Isaac.
I was also wearing that in the New York Times. It's fucking gone.
Were you?
So I don't know how many, because obviously, like with the Stofa stuff, like they can do, unlike Connor, like Connor, the minimums, but I think they're more in control with their. I don't want to say that Connor's not in control of his factory. I don't want to put my foot in my mouth. I don't know how many of those existed, but the fact that they sold out regardless in the full size run is fucking crazy to me.
Yeah.
It's $900.
Yeah.
That was big. That was a fucking big guess. What about you?
Look at the wasp out there. For me, it was, again, I'm not saying it was the fucking Jimmy difference, but it might have been the Nomi Fried difference, actually. The tie-dye mock neck Mon Italy pullover with the drop shoulder, slightly cropped with the mock neck, I said, the tonal green on green tie-dye. $275, sold out.
$275 or $250?
$275.
Damn.
Sold out real quick.
All right.
And this wasn't like a small, like it was a pretty substantial number of sweaters that sold.
Definitely more than the Stofa polos for sure.
I think it was like.
Because Stofa, they had more stuff.
Can I say? Are we behind the paywall? It was like 60.
60?
Yeah, 60 units sold.
That's a lot more than I thought.
Yeah, so what's 60 times 275? I don't know. That's a lot of money.
I mean, that's not how we get paid, but sure.
Right? No, but I'm saying like that's how much money.
Yeah.
That's how much money was moved from pockets to fucking Porter, and I was kind of shocked that. Again, not shocked at that selling because like Mon Italy is fucking gas and it's a
banger.
great John, and we worked with Yuki, and Yuki's now my fucking bestie, and he's like heart eyes emojiing every single IG story I post.
Nice.
And we should definitely hang out with him out in California.
I would love to have
Go
him on
back
the
to LA.
podcast. I think that'd be a fun time.
Yeah, I think his English is good enough.
I think it's. Well, I don't want to be. Sure, you said it all.
What,
no,
you're gonna call him a pong to his face? You fucking
pong?
yeah,
Like beer pong?
Yeah,
like ping pong. Oh fuck! God damn it! That was not intentional. I
Did
swear
you know?
to God.
Wait, okay. So back in the day, there were these two Chinese guys, and they invented a sport where they hit a ball over net back and forth.
Ping and pong.
Tennis, you fucking dick. They invented tennis.
Oh, you set me up, you
You fucking
motherfucker!
asshole.
God damn it! I should have seen that coming a mile away. Damn.
They invented pickleball.
I guess you could say it's 40 love. Okay. I have a theory on the Mon Italy thing.
What's up?
I think that we've sold. I'm trying to think of of all of our collaborations, and also then including merch. I've always wondered about what is the sweet spot with price, and obviously, working with brands in this kind of big collaboration capacity, there was a lot of talk about price and figuring out what are things going to cost. And it's interesting to me to see that John, which again is a great fucking piece, intentional in every fucking detail, sell out at $275. I'm really thinking that when it comes to merch, people buy merch to support, and because it's democratic, it's usually pretty cheap. And then when it comes to a Stofa leather jacket all the way on the other end of the spectrum,
Which, by the way, only 2 remaining.
right, there's a big barrier of entry there. So I get that. I kind of think now that at $275, you're getting a John that is gonna last forever, that is gonna be a hero piece in your wardrobe, and if we can deliver that, check those boxes, we can not we, because we didn't charge. That's Mon Italy charging that price.
Yeah,
but the throw gang wants that.
Look at the DMA boot. Look at the black sock and rubber loafer.
But
What was the checks?
But footwear is different for me because
What was the checks cardigan?
oh, good point. Under maybe $215.
The
Good point, though. I
The
didn't think about that.
316 pants were under 2, but those were fucking fire. People
That was
wearing
the
them.
deal. I saw our friend Jacob Metzger. He wore them to the party.
Deal of the century.
Yeah, and shout out Andrew who was at the event and with all the fucking boys.
Like $1 million.
That was that's cheaper I think than they normally. I think we were able to get them down from what I remember.
Sure.
But anyway, if we can fucking release more collab Johns, like pieces that are more than just footwear, I think we can. That's the spot somewhere between 2 and 3.
Let us know who you want to collaborate with and what you want us to collaborate with them on. Leave it in the comments. All right, so we celebrated.
Thank you to everyone who fucking supported the collab, and hopefully you found something that you loved
and keep buying
and copped. and there's a lot. I mean, those shorts. When all the merch comes out, and I know everyone's focus is on the shorts because we fucking leveled up once again with our fucking best in class merch and mesh. My brain's not
You're such a
working.
mensch. You're such a merch.
Our best in class mensch program.
Merch.
We will let everyone know when those drop because that's gonna be a madhouse.
Yeah.
There's no doubt in my mind.
The fucking
Anyway,
the martini cigarette.
What are they called? What do they call straight leg mesh shorts? What do they call them on Pornhub?
What?
No, the name
straight leg leopard print mesh shorts.
Straight leg. They're shorts.
They're flared. Color it green.
Yeah, they're sick. So there's 2 more colorways of those, and then obviously we got the solids as well. I mean, listen, it's gonna be a bit of a chore if you're one of these guys that's a gotta collect them all type, which I've seen collection pictures. Like people do collect them. So.
And I think it's also like don't sleep because like these aren't pre-order. There is a limited amount. I've seen people being like, "Oh, I wish I hadn't slept on that Mon Italy sweater. I wish I hadn't slept on that white shirt. I wish I hadn't slept on that
all cap
on
stuff.
The all cap stuff
too,
on the MF Pen shirt, on the MF Pen both shirts, on the MF Pen jeans. I wish I hadn't fucking slept on the MF Pen shirt because we're not getting Mr. Porter. This is why they're successful. They're not fucking out here, flowing shit away freely.
I have one of the white shirts.
That's how you get rich.
Yeah. The white custom tags I saw a gram. Those look fucking
great.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I wish I hadn't fucking slept on the MF Pen shirt because now guess what? They're sold out and I can't get my fucking hands on any of them. Maybe I'll hit Grilled. Actually, I want to see if we're on Grilled. We threw the fucking rager of the century, Lawrence, against all odds.
I don't know about that. There was a pretty low lift kind of.
No one wanted us to win. You know who did? We did.
We did.
We did.
I felt like I don't know. It didn't take that much convincing to get like all the details right for this event. You make it seem like we pulled it off against all odds, which like, did we really?
I don't know. I mean, there was a moment where I was like, what if nobody shows up?
Oh, yeah. I mean, but I'm just saying like.
I feel that way at every fucking thing that I'm, whether it's a birthday party or like a fucking, shindig that I organize. I'm always just like, what if no one shows up?
Yeah. I guess,
Everyone showed up.
Yeah, fucking. Did you feel? I felt like the king of New York. I don't know how you felt. I felt fucking.
I felt exhausted, not hungover, just like exhausted from like having to talk to 7,000 people.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Oh, real quick before I forget, I wanted to mention two of the strangest interactions I had.
Okay.
Because a lot of it was like congratulatory,
Sure.
also just like seeing people you haven't seen in a minute, meeting new people that you're hoping to see, in the future at future TF events or wherever the fuck.
I've got a good story too, but you can go first, obviously.
I'll tell one. And I tweeted about this, but somebody was just like, James, I gotta ask, man, did you finish Hanya Yanagihara's To Paradise, the 1,000-page book?
No, I know. I'm aware. And
Yeah.
did you?
I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Oh.
I did. No, it's one of those things where I had to finish it. But I was just like, that's what you want to know? He's like, whoa, man, that's crazy. Like, I can't. I'm still trying to get through it. I'm like, keep at it, bro.
Was he trying to like get you in a gotcha moment? I guess.
No, I think it was someone trying to like ask. I mean, look, it was one trying to like relate with somebody like that we had that in common, and two maybe not gotcha, but just like maybe ask a question that nobody else was going to ask, which
truly, and he got what he wanted.
Yeah.
He got on the show.
Now he's on the podcast.
The weirdest request I got, speaking of fucking trying to relate, is a kid came up to me, and I forget his name, and I'm sorry. He was fucked up. But he basically was like, yo, I want to be your rich minion tonight. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, anything you need, bro.
What is that?
And he started listing off a variety of illegal substances, and I was like, so like you have this stuff? Like you're trying to sell me drugs? Oh my God, there's a lot of throwing fits on Grilled.
It's just shorts.
And cardigans.
Shorts and cardigans. And then people like tag us and like, like.
Oh, sure, and descriptions and
that's
stuff.
not real. What is that?
Our Legacy Stussy? I mean, it might be. Anyway.
No, it's not. No, they never put that out.
So shout out to that kid. He fucking rocked. I did not need to take him up on his offer of being my Japanese butler for the evening, my rich minion. But shout out to that kid. It was great meeting everyone. Did
Yeah,
you have
for
any
sure.
like? I had
Wait,
some surprise
Wait,
revelations.
the other strange story. So I was talking to Amelia Petrarca from New York
shout out
Magazine,
Amelia.
and she was like, "Fuck." First of all, she's like, "We should have done the lookbook thing here." I think no one expected. I think truly no one expected. Mr. Porter and ourselves included did not expect the turnout and like the amazing production that it was. And again, shout out to everyone that came through.
How many people do you think were there?
Like in total or at its peak?
In total.
Like 600.
Yeah, right. It was crazy.
Yeah,
It was
had to
fucking
be.
sick, and it looked awesome on Instagram, which obviously perception is reality. So
Yeah, that's all that
a big
matters.
thing. Yeah, everyone was not inside; they were outside. So no,
Yeah, because it was hot as fucking balls.
The
And I was wearing
basement though was that weird fucking basement with the shag, right? That we like that fucking whatever that den is down there was like at least 20 degrees cooler.
Yeah,
because I guess
and that's where all the Mildred guys posted up because
Yeah,
they
smart.
look like they belong in like an old like 70s dad fucking
like speakeasy basement.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I'm chilling with Amelia, and it's like kind of relatively low key. It's before like there's truly like a wave of people.
Yeah.
And I didn't catch this guy's name, but he was the first person waiting in line at 6 o'clock
Hell yeah.
or 6:30.
Love
No, sorry, 7. What did we? What was it? At 7.
7 to 11.
So he came in. He was wearing he was like a tall, handsome guy. He was wearing a Hawaiian shirt. But I guess he was there by himself. And I'm talking to Amelia, and she's like, "Yeah, I wish we'd done the lookbook here. Like, this is crazy. There's so many people." And then this is even before like got real crazy. And he butts and goes, "I'm gonna join this conversation real quick."
Whoa, bold move.
Yeah, and I'm like, "Oh, Spectrum alert!" And he
Trying
was
to
like,
remember if I saw that because I saw those first couple because I got there before you, and there was people like we had a call time which was already early, and I got there even earlier just because like I was fucking anxious and I was like pacing around my house. I'm like I need to fucking just get out of here. There was already like a couple kids lined up, but I can't place this guy.
tall white guy. So he was like, "Do you know what's going on here?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's I host this podcast, and we did this like big collaboration project with this store, and we collaborated with all these brands, and what's coming out tomorrow, and so we're just like celebrating, like open bar, help yourself." And he's like, "Oh, I heard this is cousin Greg's bar, and I wanted to ask him a question." And I'm like,
This guy is terrible.
Spectrum, bro, like real.
Wait, so he was waiting online just to get into Ray's and meet cousin Greg and
then butt in on people's conversations and let them know that that's what he wanted to do.
What?
And I forget what the question was, but it was something like, I was like, "You should not ask him that. Best of luck." Maybe, and then I was like, maybe go check in the basement if he's down there.
Yeah, that's rich coming from you because you had your own cousin Greg interaction. If you just want to share that little
Sure,
tidbit.
yeah. So I fucking shut down Ray's, man, meaning I stayed there till 11:30.
Yeah.
Paid for a round of drinks, and then probably left my card at the bar, either there or at the next spot that I went to. So me and two homies, not going to name names. Well, whatever. I was chilling with Daniel from Mr. Porter, like who's a fucking the homie now.
Todd.
Him and Sam are now the homies.
Yeah.
Anytime they're in New York, we're going out on their card.
The boys.
For sure. We're chewing lagers. We're fucking sinking pints. We're eating nothing but the finest foods that New York has to offer.
Hitting the chippy, man.
As long as their card doesn't decline. So keep spending your money on MrPorter.com. And a guy that we met that night, and we're crossing Delancey going to Home Sweet Home. And I see fucking Big Bird ass cousin Greg walking by with like an NYU sophomore.
Dime?
I didn't see her. I think she was on the other side of him, and so he just like she was eclipsed by his fucking totem pole of a existence.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Hey, yo, cousin Greg." It's like 11:30. I've been drinking for 5 hours.
You don't say.
He's like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" I'm like, "I just threw a fucking party at your bar." He's like, "Oh, cool, man." I was like, "You need more bathrooms." And they kept walking.
Yo, when I was waiting online, speaking of the bathrooms, I like saw this like vintage Stevie Nicks rock tee, just like chilling. They have like the art was on the ground. There was like frames, and it was just like hanging off the corner of a frame. And then some
Snag
dude.
it?
No, because I'm like, one, that's gross, and then two, it's like I don't know if this is staff members' tea, whatever. Some kid on whatever clip Robbie dropped about Tom Ford sitting next to Lil Wayne, that one in the comments, he goes, "I lost my Stevie Nicks tee at the party." I'm like, it was right there.
What was he wearing underneath?
Also, like, yeah, why do you take your shirt off? It's so hot up in the club, you took your shirt off.
Yeah, then went home.
Shout out Boosie.
Went home shirtless.
Or I guess, wait, that's Hurricane Chris. It's so hot up in the club, I ain't got no shoes on.
Yeah.
Is that Hurricane Chris?
Halle Berry.
So that's the outro music? What
Absolutely.
was that? Little Hurricane Chris was...
All right, monologue for a second.
What was that song? Anyway, yeah, so dude, I don't know if you want to hit raise, but your tea is there.
Yeah, while you're there, pick up my business debit card, please.
So let me think. What insights do I have? Very young crowd.
The fucking East Villains came through, bro. I told him to saddle up. I told Cody and the gang.
Cody and Cody.
I told Cody and Matt.
Of course, there's 2 Codys in the East Villains, dude.
It's CMC. Cody, Matt, Cody.
You because
I'm now the no. There's Cody, Matt, Cody, James. And Cody James is his name.
Wait, you're
I'm the fourth.
You're in the East Villains.
Yeah.
I told you this already, but I just want to share with the audience. Like, I know that you had like your ironic fandom, and like Cody James has come up a lot on the show, and I feel like you saw him out and you were gonna say what up, but you didn't. But like
I saw him walk. I was at Servos and I saw him walking past, and like I was inside, he was outside.
And I know like the court is with you on like he's like this. He's kind of like a celeb. I feel like in our world, like people.
Should we have him on the pod?
For a variety,
things coming soon.
Despite the fact that you have torched this dude's hairline publicly multiple times, it was great. It's all we're just you saw the balls over.
You saw the beef. Apparently, I didn't know we had beef. Apparently we squashed the beef.
The beef that you didn't know you had to squash. And then my favorite thing was just seeing you fucking ham it up with these dudes. I've never seen you more excited to make friends. Normally, you're the guy like, oh, I don't need any more friends. I got too many friends. You're only my 5th best friend. I'm so popular.
Or 26th
you
best
were
friend.
Thirsting after these dudes. It was cool to see. It was cool to see you be excited.
I was emoting. I was hamming it up a little bit. He was like, well, he turned the camera on, right? He's like, yo, I'm doing it.
Which we got our
He's like, I'm doing it. Get ready with me. Yeah, but I wish that I'd gotten the sound because when he filmed me, I was like, he's like, yo, weekend in the life of what up? And I'm like, yo, I'm setting the phone up in the shower so I can film myself washing my hair because that's something he always does in his weekends where it's like you put the
shirtless
camera here. No, he's in the shower.
No, I know, but he's showing off his I know why he's.
No,
doing
he's just
it.
like he's like showing off his fucking traps or whatever.
He's showing off his bod, dude.
I mean, if you want to show off your body, get a fucking profile in the New York Times and wear a mesh shirt. Right?
That is true. In the beef squashed photo, you look like dog shit.
Yeah.
Like hammered dog shit. You're sweaty.
I'm absolutely buckled, bro.
So shout out to East Villains. That was you invited them, or how did that work? I don't even know.
Yeah, I hit Cody. I was like in the DMs. I now have his number. No worries. And I was like, yo, tell the East Villains to saddle up. And he's like, say less. We're there. Also, because they're at Raise every fucking
right.
So.
And they like posted up at like their table, and like he was like they were holding court with like a gaggle of dimes. Yeah. I wasn't surprised. I mean, they're hot young movers and shakers
of the East Village.
The East. So shout out to East Villains. We'll do our best to maybe create some content with our new best friends.
Yeah, and if everyone's talking shit, I'm like, yo, like
who's talking shit?
Everyone's talking shit about the East Villains. Don't worry about it. Trust me. I read the comments. I see
as
them.
As a villain, as an
EVer myself. I'm like, yo, you're right there. Like, if you're gonna fuck, is it Twitter fingers?
On.
No, I'm just like, are you gonna? But to me, it's
surprised? Like it's a fucking.
I guess so, because I've never fucking like really chilled with a villain like that. You know,
you've never been clicked up with the villains.
Yeah, I only listen to mad villains. I don't chill with mad villains.
I get it.
All caps when you spell the man's name.
You know.
So it's kind of, I'm a little like, yo, okay, you're talking shit, but also pussy. Like when you see the East Villains, if you feel a certain way.
If you see Jimmy with the East Villains, fucking pull up or
check
fucking
in.
Shut your mouth.
Check in.
Pull up or shut up.
Yeah, check in. Let me know if you're valid or not.
Yo, if you start rolling with them, I'm gonna die, dude.
Throw up East Villain set EV.
When TF ultimately breaks up like the Bodega Boys, you and Cody James
EV.
Could do EV. It was nice to see us though pop up in the TikToks. Also, I didn't realize because he goes hate viral all the time. Not like Bodega Bro level, but I see Cody James in the timeline all the time. I thought he would have more TikTok followers. But he's kind of like niche. He's kind of like
he's an
he's
acquired
still
taste.
Cool, is what I'm saying.
Yes.
He hasn't sold out yet.
Yeah, the East Villains we're working on big things.
You should move in with that.
Yo, I fucking. So I can say this.
Can you do me a favor? When next time you're chilling with your new best friends, please extend the invite. I need to get to know the villains
we might
better.
start a podcast.
Yeah, I need to get. Well, and I'd love to be on the pod because I would love to get to know the villains a little bit better.
We have a lot of guests showing a lot of interest.
My interaction went like this. I meet Cody James, big deal. I also like you. I want to kiss the ring a little bit, and then he immediately introduced me to another guy named Cody. I laughed in their face and said, "Yes, of course there'd be two guys named Cody," and I just dipped. I was like, "This is all I need."
They were like, "Hey, I'm Cody. This is Cody. This is Brody. This is Trody, and this is Wody." And then I like
Wody,
and I like memorize all their names. Like, whoa, you're really good at that, man. I'm like, yeah,
I'm smashed right now. I'm on Rain Man.
A lot of uppers.
another great sighting, and I wish that we could have got the intro like we did with the
Wait,
East Villains.
real quick with the East Villains. Sorry.
There's more?
Yeah, so they had one guy had posted on his TikTok, He's like, you were making fun of the East Villains, but not your girls in my DMs, and we're talking to the New York Times. So or some shit. So I was like, yo, I heard you guys are talking to the New York Times. And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, sick. Like, there's a Times editor right here, the New York Times Magazine, Willie Staley.
Yeah.
You should meet him. And they're like, oh, wait. Sorry, I meant New York Magazine.
Yeah.
We're talking New York Magazine. And then I and Amelia, I think, was still there at that point. I was like, yo, Amelia. And she's like, yeah, we're thinking about maybe doing something, da-da-da. But then I was like, you guys got to meet Willie.
Yeah.
Because Willie's obsessed with Cody.
Who isn't, bro?
With CJ.
Yeah. Join
And,
the fucking club, Willie.
And Willie's like,
Get in line.
Willie had been so stoked to fucking, go Willie Modelo mode. Go big Willie style all week. He had been fucking DMing me like crazy.
He seemed like he was enjoying himself for sure.
And like Modelo mode hits different, as the old say on Twitter.
I do love that the villains are just so young, dumb, and full of cum that they did not know the difference between the Times and New York Mag. And you know what? No one reads. So
you know what? Surprised. They're both behind the paywall, so fuck them.
Yeah.
And Willie was like, "Yo, that guy rules. He does ad sales for Reddit." I'm like, "Yeah, he's sick."
Of course he's a sales. I thought it was like an engineer, but I guess he's more of a. He's a jock, so he does sales.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. He's not a fucking nerd.
He wears cropped lacrosse tops.
Yeah. Shout out, I had my lax penny phase, but I was in a fraternity. I wasn't doing it after I graduated.
Did you have good abs?
Yo,
Same
I had
CJ?
I used to be. I had my jacked phase. We're still looking for verifiable photographic evidence.
Yeah.
You have asthma. There's a really great pic of me that I would love to share because I look so jacked, and I think whoever had posted it either removed their Facebook or whatever, so I can't. It's gone. But I look in this one pic. I'm on a dock at Lake George. I'm on a dock in Lake George at a
Great
lake
Lakes.
house.
Great lake.
And I'm in like a lounger, and I got my hands behind my head, and I am flexed up. So and if you were to go
oiled
up,
up?
that,
Were you oiled up?
I might have been lotioned, a little suntan lotion. I don't know, but I looked like I had a 6-pack at the time. No 8-pack ever, but
If you want to see a pic of me jacked, go to July 14th, New York Times.
with the Uber ab, no mono ab.
Mono up.
Yeah, we have covered how good your tits look. Let's not give this man any bigger ego than he already has. But speaking of ego, the one thing that killed me was apparently, and I didn't even know this until I looked at the recaps, that TF was posting on stories, but Sean Pablo was there?
Street Hassle himself, bro.
What the fuck?
On crutches with his hot-ass girlfriend who looks like a... Never mind.
No,
Lana Del Rey's BFF. I think they're dating. I don't know.
He didn't come for us though, right? He was just, or did he? What's the deal there?
Did
you meet him?
No, the only reason why I think it might have been a Mr. Porter thing. So my inclination is like, oh, he just goes to Ray's because he probably just drinks there for free and just drinks beers in the basement. And,
Ray's
goes.
seems below his pay grade.
I don't know. You
Anyway.
say this, but then we threw the fucking Rager of the Century there.
Oh, yeah.
But Sam Kershaw. So I was chilling outside with Sam and Daniel, the two blokes from Mr. Porters themselves, and Sam was like, "Oh, I got to run. Sean Pablo's over there. I got to go talk to him about something." So I was like, "Oh, maybe there's like a Mr. Porter thing here that I'm not aware of. I don't know." I didn't realize, and I was like, "Oh, cool. I want to go meet him and invite him on the podcast."
1,000%.
I'm always fucking on the grind, baby.
Did you ever ask Sage?
No, because
they're definitely boys though, right? Or
they're on the same team, but I think Sage is kind of he's zenned out over here, and then Sean Pablo and Tyshawn
is
are
smashed over here. Well, Tyshawn
exactly.
I think is sober. He
really?
He takes his skating super seriously, like if he was an NBA guy.
All right.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. So I didn't get to meet Sean Pablo, but I didn't know that he was chilling in the basement.
Oh, he was. Oh, that's probably why I didn't see him.
Yeah.
I was just down there to use the restroom. Who else came? Sean Evans was a pull up. I didn't expect to see Sean.
Sean
that
Evans
was cool.
in the fucking silky Tom Ford long sleeve. Who was chilling with the East Villains?
I love hanging out with Sean, even at our own party, because more people just want to talk to Sean than me, and that's a nice.
Yeah.
I
feel bad for Sean because every question is so man, is it how do you do it? And he's like, oh, it's just I just get used to it.
That's what people ask. How do you do it?
I was chilling with him and 5 people asked him that.
Yeah. He is. I mean, he's
a consummate professional.
He's a celeb, bro. It's kind of crazy to think about, but yeah. And then we had the whole menswear Illuminati there, kissing the ring, which is nice because normally we're the ones fucking sucking our mentors' dicks and inviting them on the show.
I would say passing the torch maybe a little bit.
You know. It was a great crowd. Yeah, it was sick. And then also more. I know the joke is there's never going to be any women, and I know the Cord was kind of, having fun at our expense with the turnout. I think Robbie was even going to make a meme that referenced the male heavy demos of everything we do, including live events. But I was surprised how many like young, cool girls were there who I met who asked about my wife and were like, seemed to be fans of the show. Though I did have one weird interaction where this chick came up and like outbrode me, where she was like, she introduced herself, but she came in like real hot, and she was like, I'm really resisting the urge right now to do like when you hit someone's, I had a red stripe, and she's like, I want to just like, when you hit the top and it foams out.
Why?
And I was like,
why would you want to do that?
That's what I was saying. I'm like, don't do that. I'm like, why are you hazing
Why
me?
are you telling me how you're gonna fucking attack me?
And I was like, Jesus Christ, she's trying to out turbo Larry.
Did she out turbo you? Was she turboed up?
No, I mean that was weird, and I was like, can you not do that? And then that was kind of like that was just that was the
Why was she so bowed up, bro?
I don't know, dude. She was trying to out turbo Larry.
Down.
Yeah,
trying to fucking.
I'm like, yeah, can you not embarrass me at my own
my
party?
friends?
I don't know. Maybe that was her trying to relate
In front of my 600 best friends. Yeah, she saw the one photo you jacked, and she's like, let me fucking take this guy down a peg.
Like, yeah, go to the biggest guy at rave. Well, I'm not the biggest guy at rave, but go to the biggest guy in the yard and you fucking punch him in the face.
Yeah.
This is my party now.
Go to the sweatiest guy at the party.
Shout out to her. I will say she made an impression. Like I'm not gonna. Well, I probably couldn't. It was pretty dark in there. I probably couldn't pick her out of the lineup.
Do you think you could have beat her up?
Could I have beat her up?
Yeah.
Probably. I wouldn't have. She's a woman.
Wow, Lawrence, pro beating up woman
No,
at his own party, no less.
Jesus Christ. This is a bad one for me, dude. I'm looking real fucking anti-Asian.
Grab that Stevie Nicks t-shirt, choked her out with it, and then fucking
Never.
pop the top of her beer.
Never. But I am happy that she ultimately did not.
What's that called when you...
I don't know. That's what I couldn't place. What is that called? You're like...
It's so dick. Like, has anyone done that to you in the last, 15, 20 years?
No, it's such a, that's like a college, high school thing, but, there's a name for it. What is it called? Well,
the worst is then you have to chug it, and I hate chugging foam.
If she had done that, I would have just fucking see you. Just
Open bar next.
Yeah, get another red stripe. What were you drinking that night? What were you sipping on?
Modelo's mainly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I went red stripe mode.
I was going between Stripies and Modelo's.
Yeah.
With the fellows. With the
Damn, we
600
fucking.
fellows.
I think we drank that place fucking out of business, dude.
Absolutely not.
No. Oh, the open bar just ended because they were like, it's cut off now, and you got to buy.
You got to pay now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway,
the
good
best.
time.
My favorite part that we learned after, yeah, I'm still hungover, piecing together the night. Hugo was like, yo, I stole the 8-ball.
Yeah, that's sick. I got the cue ball,
which has anything on it.
Yeah, it has branding.
Oh, okay.
There was, unlike Hugo,
I just stole a fucking dirty ass white cue ball.
Unlike Hugo, who walked up to some guys playing and just was like, "Fuck you, give me this." Do something about it.
Yeah.
That's what you want people to pull up. That's how you want people to pull up on you in the villains.
Well, he was like, yeah,
bring some energy.
Well, he was like, some white boys were playing, and I took it, and they're like, come on, and he's like, it's mine now.
I, on the other hand,
you're playing 7-ball now.
I walked up and very politely was like, hey, Jenna was like, you really need to bring home one of these
memento
pool balls. Well, I got a fucking poster. I got a
think
fucking
it's
pint
shit.
glass.
I got a fucking lighter that doesn't work, and I some stickers that Dunk gave me that I didn't put on the bathroom sticker.
But luckily, there were 2 cue balls, the one dirty one that's always at Raise, and then our custom one. So I got that, even though then, of course, Jenna was like, the cue ball? Really? And I'm like, what? Fuck you. Like,
come, bitch.
Yeah,
Sorry, I didn't mean to call her bitch. Come, bitch.
And I told her, I was like, a lot of people were asking about you, so it was a shame that she couldn't get her fucking, just like I'm riding your coattails as the leader of the podcast. You had your profile in the New York Times. I feel like she kind of rides mine a little bit, which is great because she deserves it. She's a superstar in her own right. But yeah, and then once I had all of my trinkets together, I went to the door guy and I was like, this is a weird request, but do you guys have any bags maybe?
Did they?
Yeah, and they got me a fucking double bagged it. I know, dude. I know you were like partied way harder than me that night. Not that we both didn't have a great fucking time, but I was like, I need to leave with these things. I'm like, I need them.
I had the Norbit by Hiroshi Nozawa X Throwing Fits vest on, which was so fire and looked great in all the photos, especially with the pants that were, the main subject of our profile. And I had a pint glass in each pocket, and I could have had a whole 6-pack. I could have had 3 and 3. That's how glorious the pockets are. I think I was just annoyed. I kept putting my hands in the pockets, and I kept penguining my hand into the pint glass. Or I was also scared that I had my keys.
You're fucking beaked up.
Yeah, I had my keys, and I kept putting them in the pocket, and they would fall into the pint glass.
Sure.
I was like, there's no way that these are gonna somehow fly out. And losing your keys is the absolute worst case scenario. When you live by yourself, especially.
Well, with me, I'm coming home anytime after midnight. She's fucking dead asleep. I need to have my keys on.
You have a
me as
doorman
well.
though.
Oh, touche. Well, he leaves. He's not 24 hours.
Damn.
Yeah, they leave at like 11. Well, they're there till midnight, actually. But anyway, it's neither here nor there. I do have a doorman.
So I don't have a pint glass. I have a
I have a
lighter
doorman and a Japanese butler.
and I had the wristband that I threw out, obviously, because I
Oh,
don't know.
fuck the wristband.
No,
And
of course, fuck the
honestly, the
wristband.
lighters, I kind of felt bad because I was like,
I kept trying to light people's cigs,
Well,
my own cigs, and they didn't work.
they're kind of dog shit. But Porter killed everything else. Like, pint glasses were great. I didn't even know about the pool balls. I know they had talked about that. That was fucking sick. And the poster, this is probably whack and corny. I'm gonna frame it for sure.
Fire.
The Saeed side, not the brand side, because it was reversible.
Okay.
But it was cool. No, it was a fucking movie, and
I'm
just
gonna
like,
ask if I can get some of that shit, because like
honestly,
I love some,
you probably I don't know. Maybe they have some.
I'm
Either
sure they
way,
do. You think Ray's is fucking serving throwing fits ex Mr. Porter July 14th, 2022 pint glasses?
no, I just
They said and we were like, yo, everyone take these home.
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
bartenders were like, yo, take
sure.
these, because like
yeah, they don't want them. It's not like
it's just unnecessary.
No, I'm
shit
just
for them to
wondering if
store
there's
now.
any like left. If there's a box of anything posted.
Oh, I'm sure they're in the
glasses.
Mr. Porter office or something.
Maybe. But yeah, thank you to everyone for coming through. It was the love was palpable. My heart was full. It really made up for, and I know I like fucking complained for an hour last week, but I wasn't feeling great about some stuff. That made me feel really fucking good. It was awesome to see friends, new and old, to have the whole fucking menswear New York Illuminati come out and fucking rep for us. That was a beautiful thing to see. And again, this whole thing really does feel full circle, and I'm being sincere when
And
I'm
having
thanking
the
everyone.
the
Like,
Ute
it's-
come out,
Yeah,
and
then-
support demands.
and the Ute as well.
And fucking in 48 hours, you had a terrifying low and a dizzying high, and then another terrifying low.
Yeah, and then waking up feeling like absolute. Well, I actually didn't feel that bad because you were a mess the next day.
I was fine. I was just really like, I wasn't.
I asked you to. I was like, "Can we do something?" And you're like, "No." I forgot what it was though.
forgot what it was.
I was like, "Yo, I hit you not that early because I kind of slept in a bit. I hit you being like, yo, it's drop day. Like, let's just like align on what we want to do in social." You're like, I'm like, let's hop on a Zoom. You're like, no. I think it was like at 11. I was like just trying to like ignore, but you were gone.
Yeah.
You were out pretty late. I feel like, right?
Nah, like 1:30.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
But I woke up really early. And then I'm fucking 36 now. I can't
Bro,
do it
I've
anymore.
caught whatever bug you have. I cannot sleep.
Yeah.
My sleep has been terrible.
It's trash. But I want to talk about the falling low you had, and then I think that's it for the podcast, which
Damn,
is
are we gonna save the stylish guys.
yeah, you got your ass scammed, bro.
Oh my God.
From not Mr. Porter, but from our merch getting scammed to you personally.
Oh, God.
Scammer boys up right
Yeah.
now.
Fuck.
What the fuck happened?
I forgot.
How could you be so stupid to get scammed?
Yeah, I got guys. All right, so basically, a dude named Cody
Really?
reached
No.
out. Yeah,
A third Cody?
a third Cody. I didn't even
Damn.
think about that.
Happens in threes.
Oh, damn. Did he literally just delete his Instagram? Yo, stop. Wow. Yo, he must have. Fuck. I was
Incredible.
going to read the messages.
Incredible.
God damn it. Hold on. Let me just double check
Give
real
us the
quick.
gist.
So basically, Cody hits me up. Oh, no, he's here still.
Okay.
All right. So he hits me up, and he's smart, bro.
Have you guys ever talked before?
No.
Ever DM'd? Okay.
Hit me up.
Does he follow you?
Uh,
Does he follow the
yes, he does. I don't know. He's private, so I don't
Okay.
know. So Cody hits me up.
Which, by the way, this is bullshit. If somebody's private and they follow you, you should be able to like see their shit.
I agree. He hit me up.
Get on it to disco.
So he hit me up before the Tom Sachs dropped, right? Just to give some people some the
which
new
I got
Tom Sachs Nikes
for free.
Which right, and I was definitely jelly. I think you were. Well, I don't want to say what you're gonna do with them. I'm sure the audience can infer.
I'm wearing them right now.
Right now, without socks. I wanted them because I'm fucking Larry and I'm a whore and I want my. I want.
Why do
all,
you want them? You want to sell them?
No. I wanted them
Why?
because I'm Larry, dude. What the?
What? You never want anything. You never want any sneakers.
I wanted those. No, I always
You want these
like
fucking
Asics and
You want
like,
these LV fucking forces?
No, these. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Yeah, these are the Tom Sachs fucking J. Crew kill shots. Anyway, this dude was smart. And also,
Ooh.
I'm hoping that I'm not getting scammed, but it seems
You're
highly
getting scammed,
likely
bro.
that I am. But he was smart, bro. And this is how he got me.
Was he smart or was he smarter than you? Because there's
Yes.
a big gap there.
So he hits me up and he goes, I love the podcast. G, salute. Salute emoji. Boom.
Oh,
We're in.
love, yeah.
And you know me, I'm gracious. Thank you for the love and support, bro. Whatever. Now, here we go. If you were James, this is funny. Because you and I well, he said you guys. I'm just simplifying here. If you guys ever need some Nikes or Jordans, I got a cousin over at Nike in Portland who backdoors stuff to me for retail. Okay. that should have been a red flag.
Yeah, but your dick's tingling right now. You're thinking with your loins.
Immediately I said, can you get me the new Tom Sachs? What size? Let me ask. Boom. Look at that. He's got my size. He confirms with the picture. It's these ones. Whatever.
What do you mean confirm? He
like-
confirms that these
Yeah,
are the
yeah.
ones. Not confirms like here's a photo of me holding them with today's newspaper.
No.
Because
It's his cousin. Again, it's his cousin in Portland, not him. So he's like, yo, these are the sizes I can get.
I just so happen to have yours.
Yes, I am one of the sizes. Sick. Okay. So he's like, give me 5 minutes. I'm going to run it by my cuz, whatever, right? So now we're all good, right? He's like,
we're not.
No. At this point in the transaction, everything is all good.
Sure.
He gives me his PayPal, which is attached to his Gmail, which like I guess I do have his email if I wanted to like follow up. But anyway, let me get to it.
What's his email?
I'm not going to say his fucking email on the pod because I don't know if I'm actually getting scammed. Anyway, first he tries to get me to pay more above retail, a little bit above retail, not like crazy, but like I think he said like $200, and I'm sure they retailed for like $150 or something. And I'm like, nah, I don't want to overpay. Like, but if you can get me them at retail, we'll do it. He's like, I'll check with my cousin. All right, it's all good. He's like, all you got to do is PayPal me the money.
I'm checking with my cousin Phil Knight.
I PayPal him the money. It's all good. Then he starts hitting me up, seeing if I want to buy more. He's like, oh, I'm gonna get more.
More pairs?
Yeah,
of
more
the same
pairs
shit
and,
or more
and other sizes. He's like, you can sell them. He's like, do you want them? I'm like, nah, I'm just good with mine.
God, bro.
Then at a certain point, he says like, and they hadn't dropped yet. So then whatever, wait a little bit. They drop when they drop. He's got him in hand. He's like, yo, I'm gonna try to ship him out. He's like, as soon as I ship him out, I'll get you tracking. A week goes by. I've heard nothing. No tracking. No update. So I holler at the dude. And he goes, yeah, I'm sorry, man. It's been like crazy work. I haven't had a chance to like, this is me being all spoiled with the doorman. I get UPS and FedEx pickups every day at my place, right? You got to go to the post office. It's mad annoying, right? When you sell shit. Don't you always go to the UPS store right around the corner?
Yeah, I go to the store.
Yeah, it's annoying as fuck. I get it. So I wasn't hating
Sure.
or like I didn't believe that I was getting scammed at that point. And he feels bad. So this is where I also think he like got me again. He sent me the money back. And I was like, nah. But also he sent me back a little bit less. I don't know if that was like
How much less?
$10 or so. And I'm like, this can't be the fee. I'm like, this is a little weird. I'm like,
Is there a transaction fee on PayPal?
I think so, but not enough that it would make up this difference. I'm like, what the fuck is happening here? So anyway, he's like,
Scam you for $10.
he goes like, I feel bad. And I don't know if this dude is a fucking psychological mastermind.
He's a
playing
Batman
fucking
villain, bro.
3D chess on my fucking ass. But
He's the Riddler.
seriously. So then he's like, I feel bad. So here's my back. I'm like, nah, I still want him. I'm like, are you still getting him? He's like, yeah, I have him. I just haven't sent him. I'm like, I'm sending you the money back immediately. At this point now, I'm like,
You guys just handing PayPal business.
so then, okay, I'm going to ship him out. No tracking, nothing. So then I started following up. And of course, here is where after many years working at Grail, I know scammer behavior from a mile away. Now,
Do you?
I will say, yeah, bro, maybe from a half a mile away at this point. But anyway, and if this is true, I'm going to feel really bad. And also, I fucking shouldn't have said his name, though I think his name is not actually Cody because that it's also, now I'm thinking about it,
that's a fake name.
his Gmail is a different name.
Bro.
So anyway, here we go. This is what
We're watching a man get scammed live on air.
No,
it's
it's-
incredible.
All right, so here we go. Oh, and he said more good things about the pod.
More UPS. Okay. So yeah, flattery. The flattery works on you.
Thank you, my guy, for making my boring ass job a bit more fun with the pod. I love y'all shit. Have a good day. I'll send you tracking, whatever. He gets them from Portland. Okay, here we go. This is what he says. I was gonna send him out. This is now a month later, right? So this is where we're kind of catching us up right now. I'm catching you guys up right now.
Are these even selling now at this point? Because I
What do
know
you
you
mean?
want to just sell them. No. Do you still want these
I
sneakers?
want them to
Do
wear.
you still
them.
want them?
Yeah, I
You
was
would
just-
still wear them?
Yeah, for sure.
Tomorrow.
I hope I still get them. And then eventually, he said he shipped them. Then he never gave me tracking. So I said, what's good with the status? Let me get tracking. He goes, hey, bro, I thought you'd already gotten the sneakers. My bad. I'm in the hospital right now. I got in a pretty bad accident this morning. So I'll check on it for you once I'm home tomorrow. Wait.
He's DMing you. Oh, it happened today that I got in the accident.
Also, from my years working at Grail, scammers at a certain point in the process.
Scammers are always fucking
No, they
getting
wanna,
hurt, bro.
They want to build up some. Yeah, they're always in the hospital, but they want to make you, feel sorry for them. They want to build up some goodwill. They want to make you feel bad for hounding them. Anyway, so I said like, damn, bro, I hope you're feeling better. But if I'm being honest, after all my years at Grail, this now fits scammer pattern behavior. Boom, no response. And I'm like, okay, here.
Has he seen it?
No, so it's not done yet. So a little while later, I go, yo, what's the deal, bro? Please just be honest with me. I want to know if I'm getting the sneakers or not. Here we go. Thank you, and I am being honest, man. Sorry for the late response.
Send me a photo of your broken leg.
Sorry for the late response. I was in physical therapy all day.
What?
He goes, in this case, he goes, let me just send the money back, and when the shoes come, when they arrive, like to me, you can just keep them. And that's where we're at.
So you're never gonna get them.
No.
Have you gotten your money back?
No, he never sent the money back either. And that's where I'm like,
sorry. So he went from he was in an accident.
It's weird isn't the weirdest thing that he sent money back at one point?
Yeah.
He knew I wanted them and would send the money back again.
He's just toying with you. At this point.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Fuck. Do you think he actually listens to the show? And then, why would someone know?
He was like, "Who's this man that wasn't mentioned in the New York Times? Let me fucking play with his psyche."
Am I that obviously a mark? Anyway, I think I got because now I got no money. And the money hasn't been returned. We'll see. I'll let you guys know. And I got no sneakers. And when he said he shipped them, and it's like not like he didn't. I gave him my address. Like it's not like it just shouldn't be any confusion there. Like they never came. Like they're just not. So anyway, that's where we're at. I got scammed.
Speaking of never coming, I want to tell.
I feel manipulated.
Yeah, you should, because you were. Like, that's what happened.
God damn
wrong
it.
with you? Yo, my cousin at Nike.
When I was relaying the story to you the other day, and I was like, I want to maybe tell this on pod, even though, like, now I kind of regret that, because I was saying it back. I'm like, I'm a fucking moron. Yeah, my girlfriend who goes to school in Canada also
you haven't
has
met her.
a
You haven't met her.
backdoor at Nike.
Yeah, you haven't met her. No, she's on Instagram. Yeah, what's the cousin's IG?
He never gave the cousin's IG. Anyway, I'll keep you guys posted. If you see me
So how much money are you out? 175? 150? 200?
Tell your story and let me find out exactly how much I paid him.
All right. We have time for one story where I'm going to tell someone. This is like the best scam I've ever heard / like most hilarious and also kind of sad. It's not me.
Oh, no, his name is Cody. My bad. His name is actually Cody. So maybe I'm not getting scammed.
Cody with an E?
No.
Okay. How much money?
He said 110 retail and the shipping was like 30, so I sent him 145. And when he refunded me, I got less than 145, which that was.
Did he not pay you back for the shipping?
I don't know how much he sent back. He might have sent back like 130.
In the grand scheme of things, whatever. 130, not the big of a deal.
No, but I hate being manipulated. Someone used the show to get me, bro.
Yeah, welcome to fucking star life, bro. Welcome to Hollywood. This is how this is what happened to Jesus Mero.
Is this my fappening?
Jesus got scammed out of some sneakers by a Mero fan, and that's what happened.
Jesus, when we did that happy hour thing, he was not vibing with us, which is a shame.
Because we were making fun of sneakers, and he was like standing. He was sitting in
front
front of
of
like a wall
a
of
sneaker wall.
sneakers. All right.
R.I.P. to the Bodega Boys.
The scam I want to tell is, I guess like a tale as old as time, which is some fucking harlot scamming a man out of his hard-earned money using her feminine wiles. A friend of mine, no names, a friend of mine's brother was in a digital relationship with a cam girl.
Okay.
I guess not a digital relationship. I mean, he would pay her money. Or no, he would just like...
So it's transactional.
I don't know if he paid her money or if like he thought that it was just like they met online and they would just have like cam sex.
Sick. She hot?
I think so. And one day, she like doesn't show up or something's
for a
off
session,
or
like
whatever.
For a paid
yeah,
session?
I think so. And she's like, "Hey, I have been recording the entire fucking like sessions, all sessions, and I have these recordings.
Pain.
And if you don't send me several $1,000s, I'm going to release them." And this guy's like not a guy. He's not like a...
Yeah, where are they going to go?
He's like a bold-faced name or anything, but like, you know...
You got to always be like, I'm going to email your employer.
But the other thing is that like, if this is like the only thing that you see when you like Google this man's name...
Yeah, sure.
Then like you're completely fucked. Because it's not like, you know, like if you Google my name, you might see my New York Times profile first and then like my leaked sex tapes.
So she was blackmailing him. And you know that's not... It never stops. And also the thing is like... You can't really, well, you can tell a story, but as soon as you play ball, you learn this in fucking watch any fucking movie, any TV show. It never stops, bro.
He paid the money. He freaked out, paid the money.
How can you say that's what it was?
I don't, well, I want to say
talking like 10 G's or?
I want to say like 5 or something. Like she's probably some like, you know, some
brutal.
like Latvian fucking thoughty.
Some
you know,
Latvian whore.
Yeah. You know, Putin got his cut, but
she had to kick up to the boss.
Some fucking, you know.
She's a good earner.
Uzbeki harlot.
Damn,
But
that was a good Tony Soprano.
Yeah.
I'm in it, dude. I'm in the zone.
Yeah, I guess just, you know, be careful. Like JJ Redick said, you know, everybody's got a motive.
So it did stop. She didn't continue to milk him.
It did stop.
Yo, shout out to, honestly, maybe that Latvian whore actually not bad of a woman.
If you're going to get blackmailed by a Latvian whore, get blackmailed by an honest Latvian whore. This has been the only podcast that matters.
See you guys next week.
That's not Tony. That's not a good Tony.
She's a good editor.
That's terrible.
Yeah, it is.
She's a good honor.
No. It's more. It's like in the front. She's a good honor. Whatever. We'll see you guys next week.
Chef, take
Bye.
us out.